Okay, so I wanted to make this video sooner, but for some reason, I haven't yet, but I'm doing it right now. I wanted to talk about the episodes that we have so far for Dispatch. I kind of just wanted to make a quick video talking about my thoughts and opinions on the game so far and everything, the story, the gameplay, how I'm feeling about the game, and everything. And so that's what this video is going to be. And so, yeah, starting off, I'm enjoying Dispatch. I am, for this being like one of the first choice-based games, going into this game, not knowing anything about it or not knowing anything story-wise or like any of the choices, going in, being surprised by things and having to make choices on the fly and not already have a bias against, certain things because I don't know what's going to happen or anything like that. That has been super fun and super rewarding, just not knowing what's going to happen, making my choices on and everything, and then going back and just like looking at other people's reactions or like what choices they might have picked that are different from mine. All that kind of stuff I really do enjoy. And so on that basis, I definitely enjoy playing this game. Talking about the story for this game so far, I'm enjoying the story for Dispatch so far, man. I definitely enjoying the comedy so far. I think the comedy definitely is working for me. Or what, like six episodes in, and I'm definitely enjoying the comedy, the characters, I would say the characters. I would say definitely Invisigal has been an interesting character. Blonde Blazer, Chase, Robert Robertson as the main character, Mecha Man, and everything. Those characters I've really liked so far. I will be talking about spoilers in this video, so if you have not played any of the episodes so far, go ahead and do that, because I will be talking about things from the newest episodes, basically all the episodes that have come out so far. But yeah, I'm enjoying the story in this game. I'm enjoying the comedy, the superhero aspect of it. I'm always been into like superheroes, so that aspect of it I really enjoy. It definitely gives off, and I said this in the last video, it gives off like Invincible or like The Boys vibes of just how outlandish and how crazy the situations are in the game, and like some of the heroes and their powers and everything like that. And so that has been enjoyable as well. Talking about the gameplay so far, I talked about this in I think the last video I did for Dispatch, reviewing the first two episodes, but I was kind of I want to say apprehensive, but kind of just like worried that the main gameplay loop of the game of you going out and you dispatching, and like you gotta you have like a roster of characters, and you pick from those characters to make them go out and do certain missions. Certain characters, or you basically pick the right character for the right job. So there's a character that might be super smart, so you get them to do a certain job, or if there's a character that's super strong, stuff like that. In playing through the first, or I guess playing through the first two episodes, in my head I was like, okay, is this going to get what's the word, not overplayed, but like kind of just like, okay, I get it, this is not really my favorite part of the game, can we get back to the story? That's kind of what I was worrying about would happen going through the rest of these episodes. But I gotta say, so far I'm enjoying those parts of the game. Going into this game and everything, and this being a choice-based game, my when you think about choice-based games, you think about the quick time events and everything. And I gotta say, besides from like maybe like the first episode, there's not a lot of quick time events or like anything like that. There's not a lot of that going on. I feel like the main gameplay that you're gonna get from this game, besides like, you know, making certain choices and everything, is the dispatching parts of the game where you are in the desk or at the desk, you know, trying to pick certain heroes or certain people for certain jobs and stuff like that. And those parts of the game, or in that part of the game, I thought I was gonna get like bored of, but we're on episode 6 now, and I gotta say I'm still enjoying that part of the game. I would even say sometimes it's like even I wouldn't say favorite part. I will say my favorite part of the game is the story so far, but I will say that playing through this game and everything, I'm still enjoying the dispatching segments of this game more than I thought I would. I actually do care about, like, you know, making sure I, you know, don't mess up, or like if I do mess up, sometimes I redo a segment, so like I maybe do better, but usually I don't end up like doing better. Sometimes I do worse, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. I feel like, I don't know, playing through these episodes are short, by the way. Like, that's I guess another maybe a criticism I have. It's not even really a criticism. I just wish the episodes were longer, and maybe that's like a good thing, because I want to continue being in this world with these characters and everything like that. So that's probably a good thing that I want the episodes to be longer. But yeah, these episodes are short. They leave you wanting more, so in that way, in that aspect, it definitely does work on that level. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the story in this game, enjoying the gameplay and everything. And so yeah, just talking about some like key story moments. Obviously, in this game, there are certain choices that you make throughout the game. I think mainly starting off with like episode 3 or 4. I think in episode 3 you get to the point where you have to cut one of your teammates from the team, and you either cut Sonar or Coop, and I chose just mainly because and this might sound stupid, I don't know, I don't really care. I feel like a lot of people felt this way too. I chose to cut Coop mainly because I didn't want to give up the fact that Morse Critical voices Sonar in this game. I didn't want to give up I didn't want to give up Morse Critical as, you know, Sonar up, and so I was like, nah, Coop, you gotta go. Which, you know, it's kind of a stupid decision, but like I don't really care. It's Morse Critical. I gotta have him around. I'm sorry. But yeah, I will say the choices so far, I feel like they've mainly been like with the Sonar Coop thing, I feel like that was like one of the major choices. Another major like choice that I can think of that you end up having to do is basically, are you gonna date Invisigirl or Invisigal, or are you going to date Blonde Blazer? And that was like another major choice that you had in this game, and a lot of people have been, it seems like they've been going with Invisigal. There has been like, I feel like a narrative, especially with like Blonde Blazer, the first couple of episodes of like people thinking that like she was gonna be like a secret villain, or like she was gonna end up being bad, which I'm not saying that that still can't happen, but I don't see that happening, especially with, we're at episode 6 now, and like, I don't know, I just don't see that happening. Like, I mean, it could happen. I feel like the same some people were saying the same thing about Invisigal, about how like Invisigal could betray you or Blonde Blazer could betray you at the end of the game. We'll just have to see, but I don't think that's like gonna be like the main twist. I could be wrong. We'll see, I guess. But I did end up choosing Invisigal. I went to the movies with Invisigal instead. And yeah, I don't know. I maybe it's because I enjoy Invisigal more as a character. She's obviously way more. It's like either you choose the girl that you want to like fix, or you choose the hot blonde, the hot nice blonde chick. And I don't know. I just chose Invisigal. But yeah, by the way, bro, episode 4, the beginning of that episode just absolutely took me by surprise. I was not expecting that. I was not. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna let you play the game, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Wait. Hey!
Another major moment that's happened so far in the game, talking about episode 6, the recent episode, is the episode, or I guess the ending with Chase. Obviously, you had that moment with Invisigal trying to find the Astral Pulse and, getting herself basically freaking almost, well, she almost like I guess dies, or Chase ends up saving Invisigal in that moment, and that's obviously a cliffhanger. Is Chase still alive? I don't know. He could be dead. That would definitely suck. I can see them like starting off like episode 7 with like a funeral or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, Chase, man, he's the freaking GOAT. Also, talking about the main character, Robert Robertson, real quick again. I'm enjoying his character a lot. I think the main thing I like about his character is that he's just a regular guy in a suit. Like, even like some of the people on his team just make fun of the fact that he's just a regular guy, but he's still out there, trying to be a hero and everything. And that's, I don't know, I just think that's like really cool when like you have like non-hero, or I guess like characters that, or superheroes that don't have powers. I think of Batman, Daredevil. Well, Daredevil has powers. He has, but I mainly think about Batman. But characters like that always I think are cool. And so the fact that he's just like a regular guy in like a super powered world and everything is, I think, is really cool. And that speech that he gives to like Invisigal about even though he has all these things that he's going through and everything, he's still willing to get out there and be a hero. And I just thought that part was I really like that part. And so yeah.
You've already been a hero, okay? You have no idea what I'm dealing with.
Oh, get out of here. At least you were born with powers. I don't have. So according to your dumb theory, I should be an accountant.
You aren't far off.
Fate, destiny, not having powers, seasonal suppression, none of these things kept me
from being a hero before. And they won't keep me from being a hero again.
Yeah, man, I'm enjoying my time with the Dispatch so far. Episodes 7 and 8 are coming out November 12th. And so yeah, I'm definitely excited to play the last 2 episodes of this game. I've been enjoying this game a lot so far, and everything. And so yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. In the comments down below, have you been playing Dispatch? Have you been, if you have you been enjoying it? Have you not been enjoying it? Leave all your Leave all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. So yeah, bye.
Vizzy, you gotta fight! Please! Vizzy, hey, listen to me. You get up. Get up! Keep up.